Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. I told you guys that today was going to be a great day, and this was one you did not want to miss. Now, listen, normally I talk like super, super fast, but I am going to do my very best to not talk so fast today because I want you to get this. You hear me? You got to get it. Come on in, come on in. Put a one in the comments if you are excited. If you are truly excited about learning how you can change your life by earning over $900 a day. You're going to learn the 3-step blueprint to getting to 7 figures passively. And if you don't know what passively means, I bet you better come on in and learn today. Put a one in the comments if you are ready to learn how you can earn 7 figures online. Listen, you're online anyway. You're online anyway. Put a one in the comments if you want to learn how you can do 7 figures passively online. Come on, guys. Let me see those ones. I told you guys yesterday that today was the day you were not going to miss. I set everything up yesterday to get started, but let me tell you, this is gonna be fire. Fire. Do y'all hear me today? Oh, okay. Listen, you hear me on YouTube? Because we about to get into this. I want to make sure you guys can hear me because I want to make sure I'm not talking and nobody can hear me, right? If you can hear me over there on TikTok, put a yes in the comments. What's up, BJ? Little BJ, Daddy, yo. Put a one in the comments if you guys can hear me. Hey, thank you for joining. Listen, I said today was going to be the day. Thank you guys for coming in here early. The ones who came on time, bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, if you don't know who I am Natasha. I am a homeschooling mom to 3. They're going to be gone in about 10 years living their own life. And guess what? I needed a way so I could make more money from home, so I can build more memories with them. Because guess what, y'all? Summertime is coming up. And since summertime is coming up, I want to be able to create so many memories with them. If you guys want to create memories with your kids, put it out there. Come on, let's go. We are definitely about to go over these 3 steps to 7 figures because guess what, guys? You hold the key. You hold the key to your financial success. Put a like in the comments, guys. Put a what they call that on TikTok? Like the hearts and stuff. Yeah, put the hearts and stuff. Share this live. Save this live. Listen, can you save the live? Well, you can't save the live, so that means you gotta pay attention. All right, let's go. All right, over here on YouTube. Okay, guys, over there on TikTok, if you're able to switch out to go to my link in my bio, I am live on Facebook as well. So if you want to be able to see what I'm going to be showing, what's that? YouTube, you can go to YouTube. But if not, I'm going to talk you guys through this, okay? Because I am going live because on both platforms, because this was just too important not to share, okay? All right, I promise you, without further delay, we are getting started. Slideshow. All right, so you two get to enjoy the slideshow, and TikTok, we're gonna talk about it. Okay. All right. Can't see the yeah, I realize it's kind of light, but let's get that off. X 9. Can you see that now? Yeah. All right, yes. So you guys are looking at the screen. You guys see it says Legacy Builders Program. The Legacy Builders Program is what is going to take you to get to those 7 figures. Let me show you what I mean. Next screen. There we go. You hold the key. So put in the comments right now, what is your financial goal? What? Because guess what? You want to know your goal, right? Because my goal for me may not be your goal, right? So what is your goal? Put it in the comments. What is your financial goal? What is it that you want to do financially in 2024? Now, I don't know if you guys are aware, but guess what? This year is the year of wealth. This is the year of change. This is the year of answered prayer. So listen, if I'm asking you guys, like, what is your financial goal? Like, dream big. Don't be like I used to be, right? Man, I just need enough money to put gas in my car. That's small thinking. Because if you thinking small like that, guess what? You're only gonna just get enough to put gas in your car. But no, this is a life, this is a year of abundance. This is the year to start living your life and to start building those dreams that you had. I know you got, if you were like me, you are sick and tired of working overtime just to pay the regular everyday bills. You're tired of spending sleepless nights at work while your kids are at home doing Lord knows what, right? I've been there. I know what that feeling feels like. And if you are tired of feeling like that, think about what your financial goal is, right? And don't be just enough to survive. You've been doing that all this time and it's not working. Guys, it's not working. You have to do something different. And that something different is knowing that you hold the key to your financial success. But I remember that I used to be like this, right? I wanted to know how to make money. I was like, why is everybody learning all these ways to make money? But I just don't seem to know the way, right? But guess what? Information is no longer hidden. You are going to learn today. Let's go. Sorry, TikTok, I ain't show you the guys so YouTube can see it on the screen. But look at this. Cancel that. Can you see that, TikTok?
But it's still like reversed.
Okay, TikTok, I don't know how to do the reverse thing, so I'm gonna just share it with you. All right, since we can't do the reverse thing, I might as well go back to the effects I love. All right, listen. So add this up. I did it for you. So I don't want you guys doing math this one unless you want to. All right. So I have 4 digital products, right? Digital, because digital, you can automate. You can automate things on when it's digital, and you don't have to worry about stocking up your house with a whole bunch of jewelry that you're selling online and hoping that somebody come in and buy that jewelry, right? You don't have to worry about stocking up a bunch of lotions and potions and trinkets and all those things. This is a digital product. I have 4 digital products. One is 100, one is 300, one is 600, one is 900. Can you hear me on YouTube? Okay. I have 4 digital products. And guess what, guys? My number one selling product is my $900 product. Because with that one product, you have 4 streams of income. You have the 600, the 300, and the 100. So guess what? You can only sell what you have. Okay? You can only sell what you have. So what happened? Oh, so you can't hear me. All right. Thank you guys for joining. If you are new here, I'm Natasha. I'm a homeschooling mom. I have 3 kids, and I was looking for a way to make money from home, and not just any kind of money from home, guys. I needed to have life-changing income because I've wasted a lot of years of my kids' life running, trying to do like network marketing, real estate. I tried all these different things to try to get more money, but all that was doing was taking money out of my home and taking me out of the home. So there was no time. And I needed something desperately, guys. I needed something desperately that I could earn more money, but work less hours. And I didn't think it was possible. Like, it was a dream that I had, right? I did not think it was possible. I had no idea how that could be. All I knew was like, God, I only have 10 years left with my kids at home. And I want these last 10 years to be the best years of their life. Because you know why? Because my oldest child is in the military, 23 years old, right? And for years, I was almost an absent parent. Even though I was a stay-at-home mom, I was pretty much absent because I was trying to find the ways to make the money. And I don't want that for you guys, right? Sometimes in life, we deal with things, we go through things, and it's not about us. It's about how we can help the next person so they don't have to go through the same things that we went through, right? We can show them the way. That's why we talk about, putting your hand back, helping somebody else up, right? You don't learn something and then keep the information to yourself. No, you are meant to share that information. And that is what I'm doing here with you today. I learned this information, and guess what? Now I'm sharing it with you. Now, TikTok, YouTube, you can see on the screen. Listen, like I said, 4 programs, like 4 $900 programs a day, right? That's all you need to become a self-made millionaire. Did y'all get that? Just 4 a day. There's over 4.6 billion people on social media today. All you need is 4 of them. 4 of them a day that want to change their lives, that want to change the trajectory of where their life is going, that want to build more memories with their kids. Guess what? Summertime is coming up. July 4th, Independence Day is coming up, and we're all going to be in America. This is global, but in America, we're going to be celebrating America's independence. Why not make a plan this year to celebrate your independence? Yes, your independence from the job, your independence from that man. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, okay? Well, you have your own thing, right? Like Neo said, independent woman, right? Like Beyonce said, independent woman. You can be those things. You can be that role model for your children, right? You can do that. And listen, for the $600 program, like I told you guys, I have 4 programs, right? So the $900 program, you need to just market 4 of those a day to make $1.3 million. If you purchase the $600 program, guess what, guys? That's double the work, right? That means you have to sell 6 programs in order to make $1.3 million a year. Now, if you like, okay, I'm kind of short on money. I don't really have a lot, but I do really want to get into this. I want to have multiple income streams while making money passively. And guys, this is on autopilot. This is happening while you're at your job. This is happening while you're at your kids' game. This is happening while you are at the grocery store or at the gas station. These things are happening on autopilot behind the scenes. So if you did the $300 program, that means you would have to sell 10 programs a day in order to become a self-made millionaire. And guess what? I know some people in here, are really, really robbing Peter to pay Paul. I know what that's like. I've been there. I'm calling the gas and electric company and it's like, hey, can you give me an extension because I don't have the money today, right? How many of you have made that phone call? Put it one in the comments if you made that phone call, because I know, by golly, I'm not the only one that was struggling and robbing Peter to pay Paul, okay? So if you go with the $100 program, guess what? You can only market the $100 program, right? You only have one stream of income. And so in order to become a self-made millionaire with the $100 program, you need to sell 30 programs a day. Which one makes the most sense? Come on, talk to me. Which one makes the most sense? 900, 600, 300, or 100? Now, I'm not asking you how much money you have in your pocket right now because that's not important. What we're talking about right now is what makes the most sense. Does it make the most sense to sell a product where you can have 4 income streams? So guess what? Everybody that's doing these different programs, they're all doing the same thing. So why not set yourself up for success? That's what I'm teaching you today. I'm teaching you the secret blueprint. Did you get that? The secret blueprint on how you can make 7 figures passively. And guess what? Guess what? This is the best part. I hope you guys are listening. I hope you guys are paying attention. Listen, share this live. If you guys share this live and I get so many likes, guess what? I'm going to re-upload this live into TikTok so you can go back and watch this again. And if you're not able to watch it back on TikTok, go to my YouTube. The link is in the bio and you can watch this thing back. I'm telling you, you want to have your notepad. You want to call your friends, because guess what? Why you want to call your friends? Because when you make money, you know what's going to start happening? Your friends are going to be like, oh, girl, can I get $10? Can I get a G? Can I get a couple of grand? And it's like, no, you want them to go that way with you, right? So you don't want to just be the one that has the money. Everybody's coming to you. No, you want your friends to have money collectively. I'm telling you, I went on vacation with the girl before, right? And I had money and she didn't have money. And it was stressful for not only her, but for me, because she feeling like, dang, I don't want to be asking for money. She don't pay for this whole trip. And now I'm out here just leeching off of her. No, you want your friends to learn and grow together with you. Guys, TikTok, sorry, but guess what? All you need, YouTube can sit on the screen. Listen, if I told you that it'll take $954 to learn the skills to become a self-made millionaire, will you do whatever? Will you do whatever it takes, whatever you can do to get the money? Yes or yes? Put a yes in the comments if you knew that all you needed was a one-time $954 to learn the skills to become a self-made millionaire. Will you do whatever it takes to get the money? Yes or yes? Put a yes in the comments. Put a yes in the comments if you would do whatever you can to get the money. And listen, guess what? I remember when I was working crazy hard, trying to do network marketing on the side, right? Trying to find a way to get extra money so I can go ahead and get into these different programs, right? And it was difficult. But one thing I can say about me is that I'm very resourceful, right? And I didn't realize that being resourceful was like a secret skill, a secret weapon. I thought everybody was resourceful, but I realized that sometimes we are so bombarded with our jobs, and they keep us so stressed out that we don't even have time to god daggone think. And if you know what I'm talking about, put a 1 in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. And if you guys are new here, I am Natasha. I'm a homeschooling mom, and I was just searching for a way so I can make more money from home so I can be a present mom to my kids. I realized I messed up with the oldest one, but thank goodness she's okay. But I missed out a lot of time in her life because I was so busy trying to find a way to make money from home. But guess what? I decided I'm not going to do that anymore. I wanted to find a way that I could earn more and work less. I even got a t-shirt, but it's not on today. But I wanted to learn how to earn more and work less. So these next 10 years of my kids' life, I can build forever memories with them. I don't want to be the mother that has kids and wait. I can't wait till I have grandkids so I can make up the time that I miss with my kids, with my grandkids. No, I want to be that present mom right now. I want to create memories right now. I want Independence Day to be our independence, right? And if you want that for yourself and your family, put a 1 in the comments. And if you are ready to start today, even if I'm not even finished saying what I got to say, I didn't even get to the juicy part yet. But if you are ready to get started, go to globaldailypaybusiness.com. The link is in my bio, and YouTube, the link is going across the screen. It's right there for you. Go and learn how you can do this. Now, I talked about being resourceful. Now, when I say being resourceful, like I said, it only costs, the only investment is $954. That $954 covers the program, it covers your website, it covers your domain name, and it covers your professional email address. Now, what you would get from me, you would get the $900 program and your $29 website. Guess what? You do not have to learn how to build a website. It is done for you. The website is already done, right? And the other money that comes in that 954 is with GoDaddy, because GoDaddy do the domain. Why GoDaddy? Because GoDaddy has 24-hour support, 24/7. They will answer your questions. They will guide you through whatever domain name you try to buy, whatever. They will walk you through the whole step, even setting things up. Listen, GoDaddy is the way to go. Okay. And they always have deals on their domain names and also on their professional email addresses. And you definitely want to have both of those. I highly suggest that. Okay. Now you was like, Tasha, what you mean be resourceful? Like, I'm living paycheck to paycheck and you telling me I got to be resourceful. Guess what? I got you. Let me show you how you can be resourceful today. Okay. And it's 2024. First of all, most importantly, if you don't have the money today, you can get on a payment plan. What that you say? Yes. I said you can get on the payment plan. Guess what? For the 900 program, the 600, the 300, and the 100. Listen, yeah, I get it. Yes, I know. I said the 100 also. You know why? Because everybody is starting from a different place in their life, right? But here's the tip I'm going to give you about the payment plan. Start big. Go with the 900 first, right? Because some people are getting this for no money down, like $20 a month. Like, it's based on where you're at in your credit, and we have different payment options. So definitely, if you're in the USA, sorry, my international customers, but if you're in the USA, you can get on the payment plan. So go and check that out, right? So that's one way of being resourceful, of way that you can get that 954. So keep that number in your mind, right? 954 is all you need to learn the skills to earn 7 figures from home. You're going to be learning the skills to earn more and work less. I don't know if that got you excited, got you pumped up, but guess what? I'm pumped up. I'm excited because guess what? And people that are already selling this program, 1 has already become a millionaire and 3 are super close. They are like literally on, they're like scratching at the door of 7 figures, right? They are literally on their way. Why not you? Why not you? You deserve that too. And so another way you can be resourceful is your paycheck, right? Now hear me closely on this. And listen, I'm not telling you anything that I haven't done when it comes to this part right here, right? Your paycheck. So your paycheck, every year you have to pay taxes, right? And I remember, listen, guys, this is how bad it was to me. But listen, I had a federal job working full time plus overtime. And guess what? It still was not enough to cover my bills. It was not enough. So I learned from my coworkers, because I didn't know about this part. I learned from my coworkers, if I adjust my deductions, no, not deductions, what they call that? I don't know what it's called because I ain't have a paycheck in so long. When you're self-employed, you don't get a regular paycheck. deductions, but you guys know what I'm talking about, because you guys, you got the pay stubs and that changed that number thing or whatever, so you can get more income in your check. Yes, but you don't want to do that permanently, because then you wind up owing the IRS. I'm not an IRS, person or whatever. So listen to what I'm just saying. There's something I did temporarily to get extra money in my paycheck, right? Because when you work overtime, and tell me if you've been through this, right? You worked overtime and you calculated all the money that you was going to make during those overtime hours, and you get your check back and you realize Uncle Sam took half your goddamn money. It's like, well, dang, I didn't know there was going to take that much. If I didn't know there was going to take that much, I wouldn't have worked that much. So I learned working within the federal government of how many hours I had to work in order to get the extra money that I needed to pay the bills that I had, right? So that's one way you can be resourceful, using your paycheck, which you're already doing. One other thing I did to get extra money when I was out there struggling and hustling, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I had to donate plasma. But here's the thing about donating plasma, right? For me, it felt like a win-win, meaning I needed money, and plasma is a life-saving thing that all of us have that can't be duplicated in the lab. Like, you literally have to have plasma from another human in order to save people's lives from different illnesses, right? So if you love helping people, I would definitely highly recommend donating plasma, because guess what? When you donate plasma, it forces you to be healthy, because you can't give plasma if you are not healthy. So it forces you to eat right, get enough sleep to do all these things, right? So it's like a win-win all around. It's like one of the best things, right? And guess what? They pay you the same day. So it took me about like an hour and a half to do my plasma donation, but I'm resourceful. So as I'm donating plasma, guess what? I'm feeding my mind. I'm learning new skills, right? Because if you want to do something different, you have to learn. You have to keep your mind going as far as learning new things. So that was one thing I did. And the plasma money came pretty fast. Like, I was like, because you can donate twice a week, right? And they give you the money on the debit card. And you can take that money and do whatever you want to do with it. Why not invest in a program that's going to teach you the skills to earn 7 figures passively, where you are earning more and working less? Oh my God. Listen, y'all got to put a t-shirt on for that one. Like, think about that. Earn more, work less. I know y'all tired of working 40 plus hours a week, because guess what? I know I was. Oh my God, y'all, listen. All right, so I told y'all, right, that I worked at the airport, right? And so, the airport, with TSA, they're always showing like on the news, like what's going on with TSA and all the other kind of stuff. And right now, my 16-year-old daughter is my moderator, right? And I'm sharing this story because I was pregnant with her. I was pregnant with her when I was going through this, right? I'm literally on the exit lane, and I'm sitting, I got my wig on, wig is on all crooked. And guys, I promise you, I'm literally sitting over there, nodding off. I was like, oh my God. I'm looking at myself on TV, and I'm like, oh my God, I was nodding off. I'm like, thank God they didn't see that, because I'd have been fired. Do you know how many folks got fired from TSA from sleeping on the job? How many people on your job that have gotten fired from sleeping on the job? Think about it, guys. It's like truck drivers are sleep deprived. Moms are sleep deprived. Dads are sleep deprived. And these jobs know that we're sleep deprived, but they also know that we're going to show up because we need the money. How many people have just got into accidents, all kind of crazy things for being sleep deprived and falling asleep on the job? Luckily, I didn't get fired, right? But I've seen some people on that same job get fired from sleeping on the job because they were so exhausted, but they had no choice. They didn't know another way. Guess what? The next thing that I have on my list, TikTok, the next thing I have on my list is to be resourceful on how you can get that 954. Because guess what? I'm not going to tell you something that you can do that's going to change your life, but not show you different ways to get there. Because like I said, sometimes our minds are just so filled up with stuff, we don't have room to even think for ourselves. We don't even have room to be creative on how we can get money to get ourselves out of the crap hole that I was about to curse, out the crap hole that we're in, right? So another thing you can do is cash returns. Now you may be like, what are cash returns? Like I said, when you've been living like I've been living, and it's been a hustle from day to day, you got to figure out how to make things happen. So there's a store, and everybody knows about Costco return policy, so I'm not saying anything that nobody don't know. What I'm saying is that if you shop at Costco and you have items in your house that you are not using and you need to have extra cash, take those items back to Costco, because guess what? they will give you your money back. And if anybody knows about Costco return policy, put a yes in the comments. Put a yes in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, right? So some stores, they give you a cash return back, but it's based on what the price is that day. Not with Costco. With Costco, whatever you paid for that item is what you're going to get back. That is like the best return policy like in the world, right? And you don't want to like live on in that. Like, who wants to live like that? I didn't like living like that. It was embarrassing as heck that I had to go to Costco to return items because I needed extra money to pay for my kids' copay or to pay for my kids to have a nice meal because they wanted to go out and have a nice meal. Come on now. I'm not doing that no more. I said I put a stick in the sand and I was like, I am not doing this crap anymore. But for right now, for you to change your life, if 954 is a struggle for you, I'm giving you the tips. You just coming on. I'm giving folks tips on how to be resourceful and how they can take 954, invest it in themselves, and learn the blueprint to earning 7 figures passively online. Again, if you're just joining, I'm Natasha. I'm a homeschooling mom. And all I wanted to do was learn a way to make money from home without spending a lot of time away from home. I've done real estate, MLM, all different kind of things to try to make extra money. And all that did was got me in bankrupt 4 times, not once, not 2, not 3, but 4 times. Filed bankruptcy 4 times, right? And lost a lot of years with my kids. My oldest one is already gone. I cannot get any of that time back. I have 3 kids left at home, which is why I homeschool, because I love my children and I want to spend as much time with them as I can. Nobody's telling me that I need to take them out of school. I need permission. I don't need any of those things. As a self-employed person, I am in control of my life. Right. So those are cash returns. You want to find stores you can go to that you're going to get cash back. And if you're shopping, always keep your receipts. Always keep your receipts so you never know you got to return things back. And don't feel bad because guess what? That's your money that you spent. So don't feel bad about returning things because you need money for something else. And guess what? YouTube is not on the list, but also I'm going to say you can sell some items, whether it's Facebook Marketplace, whether it's your next door neighbor. Like we all have things in our house that we probably have that we bought that we not using or we don't need, right? So give that to somebody else in need and, sell it for a few dollars, whatever, right? Another thing, Lyft and Uber. Now, look, I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all, right? So when Lyft and Uber first came out, again, I needed some money. So yes, I was on that. I did my whole application thing. I sent in my driver's license, the insurance. I did all of that stuff, right? And right when it was time for me to do the first one, guess what? I pumped the brakes. Because I'm like, no, if I'm doing that, that means I'm taking more time away from home. I don't want to spend more time doing something else. I want to spend less time, but I need the money. And then guess what? Fast forward, years later, they're not paying like they used to pay. I remember there was this lady on the news and they were showing her and she was doing Lyft and Uber full time. But guess what? This woman would sleep in her car. They literally were showing neighborhoods of where this woman was going to sleep in her car because she had to stay on the clock to get that money, right? So she's like, what I'm talking about, sleep deprived. She's like half asleep because she got to be alert enough to know when she get that call that she has to go pick somebody up, right? And guess what? Who wants to do that forever? I don't know how long she planned on doing that, but she was all over the news about that's what she was doing, Lyft and Uber to make ends meet, right? DoorDash. All right, DoorDash is another one that I tried. Hey, just because it didn't work for me don't mean it's not going to work for you. Some people like delivering food. And again, all I was thinking about was I need extra money. So I picked up a job and I was supposed to go. I was like, DoorDash, okay, I don't have to worry about, having people in my car. I can have food in my car. I like food. So I was like, why not? Right? I'm like, I go, food shopping anyway. So I get in the car and I'm getting ready to go do this, go pick up the food. And I'm driving and I'm like, why am I doing this? I want to spend more time with my family and I'm out here on the goddamn road. All the way in Baltimore City. And that's like 45 minutes from me. I turned that DoorDash thing off. Sorry, whoever didn't get their food that day. Sorry, I just couldn't do it. Turned the car around and I left, right? Because I'm like, no, I ain't trying to do all that. But anyway, it may work for you. Some people like that whole DoorDash thing. Go for it. Do what you got to do. Guess what? Cakes for cash. Cakes for cash. Yes. If you like baking cakes and you got, skills in the kitchen, or say you got a friend that got skills in the, what's this doing that? Got skills in the kitchen. No. Oh, Lord. I think oh man, am I still live on YouTube? I mean, Facebook. I mean, what's this thing called? TikTok? Aaliyah. Am I still live on TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh man, the screen started moving. So I think my gimbal just died. No, TikTok, hold on.
Shell's still here.
Huh?
Shell's still here. You say hi to her.
Hey girl, how you doing? What's happening? Glad to see you. Oh man. My gimbal died, so it's not well, when there's a will, there's a way, and we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Thank you guys for holding out. Sorry, TikTok. That thing just completely died on me.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm like, it started moving all around. I was like, what the heck is going on? All right, I'm back. Oh, thank you for hanging out. Hey, if you're ready to change your life, put a one in the comments. Let TikTok know that the world is tired. The world is ready to do something different. The world is ready to make more money. So back to what I was saying. Oh, I better drink some water. Cash, cakes for cash. So, like I was saying, if you got skills in the kitchen, bake them cakes and sell them cakes, okay? And guess what? You can sell it whole, or you can sell it by the slice. And listen, come on now. Some of y'all got the ingredients already in the kitchen. All you gotta do is throw those things together. But here's the thing, right? Take pictures, do pre-orders. I went to the Y yesterday, and they got some kind of fundraiser thing going on, right? About these different kind of cakes, and they have pictures. They have pictures of the cakes, and then they have like a list in front of each kind of cake. And guess what? They have a bidding process. Listen, guys, I'm helping you be creative here. They have a bidding process, basically. So you decide how much you want to pay for the cake. So they're doing this so they can send kids to camp, because in the summertime, a lot of kids their families don't have money to send them to camps. I was one of those, right? Trying to get one of those scholarships so I can, send my kids to camp for free, because I didn't have. Do y'all know how much summer camps cost? Y'all know already, because y'all already been working overtime, putting money to the side to try to get your kids to go to summer camp. But what about, instead of summer camp this year, that you find a way, this is the way to make money so you can take your kid anywhere in the world, right? You don't have to be limited to a daggone summer camp. You can take time off from work without pay. I've done that so many times. Leave without pay because my time was so important, right? Because guess what? If you're making money from your side hustle and you're making more money from your side hustle than you are from your day job, guess what? You can afford to take leave without pay. Okay? Case in point, Karen. She started this business. I forgot how long it was. That's not even important. What's important is Karen is a waitress. Karen went to work and she left her phone at home because we got all notifications on our phone. So she made $300 in tips that day. And Karen was like, I made $300 in my tips. But guess what? When Karen got home and she picked up her phone, guess what, guys? Guess what? Karen made $4,600 in one day. Did y'all catch that? Let me run that back. Karen is a waitress, and she made $300 at her waitressing job. While she was at work waitressing, when she got home and checked her phone, she found out that she made $4,600 from this business, passively, behind the scenes, on autopilot. What would $4,600 do for you today, right now, in your pocket? If you went to work and by lunchtime you realized you made $4,600, what would that do for you? Would you be like, boss, I'm leaving early today. I'm not staying all day. How dare you leaving early? I know I would. I forever stayed on leave restriction. I had Saturday and Sundays off. I would take Friday or take Monday off and have a 4-day weekend. It is what it is. And guess what? And that still wasn't enough time. I still missed so much time with my oldest child. I love you. Miss you. But anyway, yes. So you can still do that. And I have another one that I call donuts for dollars, right? Donuts for dollars. There's all kind of different donuts. Look at Krispy Kreme. They got all these different flavors, right? Krispy Kreme used to just have glazed donuts. But guess what? After a while, people get tired of the same old, right? So if you can be creative in the kitchen, be creative and make some creative delicacies, right? Some and let people know what you're doing. Let people know, listen, I'm building a business. So do like follow, listen, success leaves clues. Do like the YMCA is doing. Take pictures of those things you're gonna do, right? Because guess what? When you take pictures of what you are going to be making, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna know the hottest item, right? And you let people know, listen, the bidding starts at $25. The bidding starts at $100. When I say bidding, what I mean is they get to decide how much they're going to pay for that item, right? And so same thing with the donuts. You can do this the exact same way. Guess what? Be creative. So now that I've given you some things to think about, let your creative juices start flowing, right? What else you can do to be resourceful? And guys, guess what? Put it in the comments, because you may think of something that I didn't think of, that somebody in the comments didn't think of. But if they see your comment, they're like, you know what? That's a good idea. I can do that too. And guess what, guys? This is a global business. You can do this from anywhere in the world. As long as you live or you are at a place that has Wi-Fi and you have a phone or a tablet, you can do this business. I can totally run this business with 4 apps from my phone. Simple, just like that. You're on your phone anyway. You always have your phone with you in your pockets or in your purse. But listen, here are the 3 steps you need to a 7-figure passive income. 3 simple steps, guys. That's be committed, be coachable, and be consistent. Now you like, well, I was looking for some kind of like genius answer, like something that was like really big, really extravagant that I had to do. No, I'm not going to make it any harder than it's not that hard, right? The thing is that people, the reason that people are not successful is because they are missing one of these 3 things, right? You can't be committed but not be coachable. You can't be coachable but not be consistent. And you can't be consistent if you're not coachable. All 3 of these things work together. Like, think about it on your job. If you did not show up every day, you think you're going to get paid? If you are not learning the skills that your job wants you to learn to keep your job, do you think you're going to keep that job? Do you think you're going to be like consistent on the job if you don't learn what you need to learn? Think about it. There's a lot of jobs out there that they have what they call CE, continuing education. Yes, they want you to consistently be learning, right? And they want to check your knowledge, skills, and abilities. Because guess what? Even at the federal government, I worked at the airport, we had continuous education. What that looked like is that every year or whatever it was, we had to take a test to know, so they could know that we still knew our jobs, right? Even though we're doing our job every stinking day, we still have to do these tests in order to keep our jobs. And people have lost their jobs, guys. They have lost their federal jobs because they were not able to pass these tests. How many tests in life are you not passing? Right? Life is a game. Life is a test, but you have to know how to play it. And when you find something that you want to do, you have to be committed. You have to be coachable. You have to be consistent and go after it. Those are really the simple things that you need in order to do that. Now, when it comes to my 4 different programs, right? I found that I have 3 different types of customers, right? So my first customer is already a business owner. They already have their own products. They're not looking to sell or market any other kind of product. And that's okay, because guess what? This program is teaching you how to maximize social media and how to market what you already have, right? That's my number 1 type of customer. My second type of customer is an aspiring business owner. They have a lot of ideas and they want to like create products. They want to create digital products, but they're not really sure like how to do this. But guess what? In this program, we teach you 200 different ideas of creating your own digital product. Now, if you want to do physical products, you can learn that too. But the reason I emphasize digital products is because you make 100% profit. You make 100% profit, right? But so my second type of customer, they want to create their own products and they're learning about digital products, right? Because on digital products, there are no sales taxes with digital products. Hint, hint, clue, clue, just gave you a tip. And then my third type of customer is a person that wants a done for you program. They want to learn the skills to market. They don't want to like create the program, spend all these hours building a website, doing all these different things. They just want something that's already packaged in the box, and they learn the skills to market it and they put it out there and make it 100% profit, right? So which one are you? Are you a 1, a 2, or a 3? Yes, are you a 1, 2, or 3? Yes, put in the comments. Are you a 1, 2, or a 3? And thank you guys. Yes, and like this live and share this live. If you know someone else that's been working hard and tired of working hard, tired of missing time with their kids, and they want to learn a way to earn more money and work less. Okay. 7-figure passive income. And guess what? There's no right or wrong customer, right? So you have to know where you are at in your life, and that is okay. And guess what? You now have learned how you can make 7 figures from home by marketing digital products, right? Now, let me ask you this. Who will build a house without first knowing the cost, right? Like you have to know how much the equipment is going to cost, how much it's going to cost to break ground, the construction workers, and if any of you have ever experienced working with a builder and then they telling you the cost, right? You have all the cost up front, you know what everything is, and then all of a sudden you see the price start going up. It's like, I didn't know about this. They said, well, we didn't know about this part in the foundation. We didn't know there was a lien over here. It's like all these different things that come up that catch you from the blind side, right? You're kicking out more money, but not with this. With this, I gave you the cost, right? And also the other cost, in addition to that 954, is what it's going to cost you of your time. What is it going to really cost you to build this 7-figure income passively from home? It's going to take you a 2-hour workday. Now, in this 2-hour workday, let me break it down for you. The 2-hour workday. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you so much. Okay, the 2-hour workday is you're going to spend 30 minutes copy and pasting free ads. Listen, none of us in this business that's making over 6 figures has ever paid for ads. And we want to keep it that way and share that with you because there's a lot of information out there trying to tell you that you have to, do Facebook ads and Instagram ads and pay for all these ads to make money. But guys, that is not the case at all. That is not the case. And so we show you, not only do we show you how to copy and paste these free ads, guess what? We want to make it easy for you. It's already pre-written. It's already pre-written. And what you're going to do is you're going to go through the ads. You're going to find one that speaks to you. And then you're going to tweak it in your voice, right? Because we all don't speak the same language. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, right? So you're going to tweak it to your ideal customer. And guess what? Inside the program, we teach you how to find your own perfect customer as well. And also for my people, because I got some in here, my people that work in jobs where your job control your life. What I mean by that is they don't want you on social media. They're monitoring what you're saying, what you're doing on social media. So you can even have a social media account. So we have a program that's going to show you how you can market this business being invisible, right? It's being invisible. And it's showing you how you can actually build a brand, build a business quickly without ever having to show your face. And we have that for you. And also with these programs, you're going to have a 7-day launch to profit. Because guys, do you know that 80% of new businesses fail within the first 18 months? The first 18 months. And the reason that they fail is because they did not make any profit, right? Like I said, you are going to be profitable. When you do the $900 program, I gave you the fees, $954. After you sell your second product, you are 100% in the black, meaning you're at profit range, right? And so everything after that is 100% profit. You are not dimming anybody. You are not doing MLM. You're not, bugging on your family and friends. You're not, scoping out different Facebook groups and Instagram groups. You're not doing any of those kind of things, right? All this is happening for you on autopilot. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to create 3 pieces of content. Now, when you first start out, it may take you about an hour to create 3 pieces of content. But again, these are all things we're going to show you. You know why that's important? Because guess what? Even the very job that you have right now that you probably hate with a passion, but you're there because you have to be, not because you want to be, because you got bills to pay, right? You had to go through onboarding. You had to go through on-the-job training. This is no different, guys. You are going to learn exactly what you need to do. And guess what? On your jobs, as time went on, you got better, right? You got faster in what you were doing. You got more efficient. Because why? Even though you probably didn't realize it, but you were committed, you were coachable, and you were consistent. So I'm telling you something that you're already doing. You just may not realize it, but you're already doing it. So that's why I know that you can be successful. Because listen, if you can spend 20, 30, 40 years on the job, or spending 40, 60 plus hours a week going to a job that you hate, imagine what your life would be like if you're doing something that you 100% enjoy, that it does not feel like work. How many of you are going to show up? Guess what? Some of you may wind up doing more than 2 hours because you just love doing this so much, because this does not feel like work. Like, I am loving what I'm doing right now. This what I'm doing, talking to you guys. I am at home chilling because it's early in the morning. I like to get my things done early so I can have the rest of my day, right? But you can do this around your schedule. There's a young lady named Amy, and she was like me, busting her tail, working hard. But guess what? Amy was going way above and beyond because she had goals, she had dreams. Amy was a nurse, and also she owned her own trucking company, right? And she was working 18 hours a day. Guys, it's only 24 hours in a day, and she got 2 kids at home. She's working 18 hours a day. She's making the money, but she didn't have the time. Like, money is great, but kids need mommy and daddy. Kids need that parental interaction, right? They need to get close to us. We need to get close to them. We need that, right? So she was working 18-hour days, and Amy did not have any excuses. She was committed. She was coachable. She was consistent, and she drew a line in the sand and said, no more of me working 18-hour days, missing out on my kids' life. So Amy, within the first couple of weeks, she was able to quit that nursing job that she had as an RN. This is what I'm saying, guys. Like, people think that, oh, in the nursing field, you're making so much money. Yes, but you are working hard for that money, right? You're working super hard. Like, tell the truth. You guys know how it is in nursing, right? And dealing with upper management and all those things that you cannot change. Because as a nurse, you only have but so much pull, right? As far as things are going on. And you can absolutely change your life. And so not long after that, she's able to quit her trucking business, right? Close that sucker down. And now, for the first time ever, she was able to pay cash in full to go to Italy with her daughter for 2 weeks. And then after that, she's going to go on a 2-week trip around the States, right, with her son, all paid for, all because she decided to take a investment on herself. She decided that enough was enough, and she did not have to work until she was dying, right? She didn't have to give the job the best of her and give her kids the worst of her. Right? Because when you come home and you sick, tired, and disgusted, how much energy do you really have to your children? Especially working 18-hour days. Come on. Yeah, talk about it. Put it in the comments. Yeah, share this information. Absolutely. So there is a better way. So what I'm saying about that 1 hour of 3 pieces of content is that as you get better and more efficient with how you're creating your content, that hour is going to now turn into 30 minutes, even 15 minutes. And oh my goodness, guys, there are apps. There are web pages you can go to that's going to actually do the edits for you. And it's going to post for you. Y'all getting that? It's going to post it for you. Listen, the e-learning industry is on its way. It's already a $1 billion industry, but it's growing faster and faster and faster because people are hungry for knowledge. People are tired of the same old. People are tired of, like I was saying, Krispy Kreme only used to have the glazed donuts. They want variety, right? And people want to learn and grow every single day. Like, I do a method at home that I call, that very well known. It's called unschooling. And I asked my son when he was 11, I said, Junior, somebody asked you what is unschooling. Like, what would you say to them? How would you explain what unschooling is? He said, I would say that there's no beginning and there's no ending. I said, well, God dang, I can't say it better myself. He said, Mommy, there's no start time to when I'm learning and there's no end time, right? He said, I can learn all the time. I would never, ever stop learning. And that's how life is, guys. If you stop learning, guess what? You stop growing. There's always something to learn. But guess what? In this business, you can learn and earn at the same time. And as your skills are increasing, you are getting better, right? That's why I said that 1 hour of creating 3 pieces of content, it may start taking you 15 minutes. Some of us have gotten so good, it takes us like 10 minutes to create quality. I ain't talking about no crap. Quality 3 pieces of content. And we show you how to do that. And we show you what platform to use. Because guess what? Use the platform that you're already using because you already know how to use it. So that cuts your learning curve in half. And then the final thing is you want to spend 30 minutes in the community. When I say in the community, I have a community called Digital Growth Community. And in this community, it is so super important because all of us are on the same path of doing the exact same thing. And that exact same thing is we want more time for ourselves. We want to stop working so hard. We want to earn more money and make more memories for ourselves and for our children. We realize that we don't want to live a life that when we get to the end of our life, that we say, I wish I would have, could have. I wish I'd have spent more time with my kids. Because guess what? You are not going to be on your bed. I don't know what TikTok and YouTube say about that D word, but it's the reality of life. Like, all of us are going to exit out of here one day, right? But you don't want to be in that exit point and be filled with regret. To look back on this day, May 15th, 2024, and know that you had the opportunity to get on board of the e-learning industry, which is on its way to being over 100, I forgot the exact number, $1 billion a year by 2027. There's 4.6 billion people on social media. Remember, guys, all you need is four a day for the 100. But guess what? In the beginning, it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough because you're learning something new, right? Like even now, like I'm still getting all these things together, right? But it doesn't stop me from making money because I'm constantly learning, earning, and growing. So I want you guys to keep this in mind. All you have to do is be 1% better than you were yesterday. Did you get that? All you have to do is be 1% better than you was yesterday. And guess what? In 100 days, you will be, yes, 100% better. Absolutely. So guys, have faith in yourself. Know that you can do this. I keep mustard seeds over here, right? Because all you need is to have faith, the size of a mustard seed, to know that your life can change. And I don't know if you guys ever seen what a mustard seed look like, but it is like small, like the dot on a pen needle. Like it's so small, you can't even see I'm holding anything in my hand. You see that TikTok?
Yeah.
See that YouTube? That is like really tiny. I'm still screen sharing. Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, that's my dog. That's my girl. See, I can spend time with my kid, right? This is so great. But anyway, so you will learn these skills. So when I talk about 30 minutes in the community, you want to talk to other people, right? Because sometimes, guess what? Some days are gonna be kind of tough, right? Like, can I really do this? Like I felt at so many things before, cannot really do this. And I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. And all those past failures were all just stepping stones to get you right here today. Like none of you that's listening to this live are here by accident. You've been praying behind closed doors, begging to God for a way out of these jobs. You've been begging. If I can be honest right now, you are in a situation right now, you are in a relationship that is killing your soul. And you know that you don't have a way out because financially you are strapped. Financially, you are depending on that very person that's not being good to you right now. And you wish that you could leave, but you can't because you don't have the finances to do so. But I'm here to tell you, you are not stuck. Even you in this situation, I'm telling you because I've been there. I know what that's like to be in a relationship that's not beneficial to your state of mind, to your health, right? And I needed a way out. And I'm telling you guys, it was stressful. It was so stressful knowing that I don't have a way to take care of myself or my children, right? That's very, very hard to deal with. And I'm hearing the stories of other women that's been married and been dealing with these abusive relationships and not having the money to leave, or the husband leave and then they're left with nothing. But guess what, guys? You don't have to be left with nothing. There's a something. Your prayers have been answered because guess what? God knows. God knows, guys. God know your heart. Your family, your friends may not know, but God knows, right? And you've been praying for something. You've been praying for something different. And I'm telling you, if you've been praying for something different and you happen to be on this live, I don't know if TikTok or YouTube pushed this out, and for some reason you've been searching for a way to make extra money, guys, I'm telling you, this is it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You have everything to gain. You can literally start this business right now. Listen, if you go to my website right now, I'm gonna tell you guys how easy this is, because people want to make it seem like that becoming the self-made millionaire takes, hours and hours and hours and a lot of blood and sacrifice and all those things. And they tell you that because they want to discourage you from even trying. Like, it's so bad. Listen, I did a live yesterday. It was so bad. I asked people to dream about what their life would look like if they could make $900 extra day. Not even $1 million, $900 extra day. And they could not even dream of what that would look like for them. Do you know how bad that is? That dreaming is free. Having an imagination is free. It doesn't cost you a thing. So why would you not think big for yourself? Why would you not dream big? That's why I didn't want my kids in school. I didn't want schools crushing their dreams. I wanted them to live their own dreams and not be conformed to the ways of the world, because the ways of the world would keep you trapped, right? This is the way out. You've been praying. God, please send me a solution. Send me some help. God, it got to be a way out of this. I'm telling you, if you've been praying for a way out of your current circumstances, this is it. Okay? I'm telling you, this is it. And those 30 minutes, you're going to spend the 30 minutes encouraging other people in the community that may not be feeling motivated. They may be going through something. You're going through some stress and strife, right? But guess what? The community is 24/7, 24/7 tech support, 24/7 emotional support. And guess what? If you're feeling like, but I really don't know if I can do this, guess what? Stop that victim mentality. We have to do a paradigm shift, guys. We got to change the way that we're thinking about things. I was literally Debbie Downer. Like, if you knew my goddamn story, you would like thought she got a reason. But I was like, I didn't want to live that way anymore. I got tired of letting past traumatic events control my life. So I had to make a decision, right? I decided that I am not going to allow all the things that happened to me bad in my life to affect the rest of my life. I deserve better, right? Anybody that's in my life deserves better. So I made a choice to do something different. And if something different was to change my mind, I was very pessimistic. I saw the worst in everything before I saw the best in anything. Did y'all hear me? How many of y'all can relate to that? That you will see the worst in anything before you see the best. And then when you start seeing the worst in everything, guess what shows up? The worst of the worst of the worst. It just keeps showing up in your life, right? But I noticed when I started making those little changes daily, right? I started changing my mindset. I used to always see the glass. I used to always see the glass half full, right? And I remember taking these psychological tests to kind of see where I was at, because I went through so much trauma. They wanted to, have me in counseling, things like that, to see where my mindset was at. But what they did not do, they did not show me the ways of how to change my mindset. So I was trying to figure out, like, what is the importance of seeing a glass half empty or a glass half full? Because I'm like, either way is true, right? But here's the thing. If you see a glass as half empty, you don't see possibilities. Your mind isn't open to see it. But if you see that glass as half full, then you know that there is a way that things can change. There's a professor, and he has a jar on his desk. You guys look it up on YouTube. It's very powerful, right? He has like a fish bowl. In this fish bowl, he fills it up with a bunch of golf balls, right? And a bunch of golf balls in this glass. And he says it's glass full. And everybody in the class is like, yeah, it's full. Can't fit anything in there, right? So then he put sand in there. And the sand is obviously, going inside the bowl. And he's like, is it full now? So now it's like, whoa, people got different perspectives. It's like, whoa, at first I thought it was full, but it really wasn't full because there was still room, right? And so it's more to it than that. But I basically want to give you this visual that, excuse me, sorry guys. I want to give you a visual that when you change your mindset, you can change how you see life. And I had to do that stuff consistently to change my mindset so I can start seeing opportunities where I did not see them before. And that's what's happening with you guys right now. Like, you may have been searching on social media, trying to find a way to make money from home. What's this digital marketing thing? What about these different courses? Guys, I've done so many courses. And let me tell you, courses, this is what courses do for you, right? Courses is that kind of like thing that kind of starts your mindset of things can be different. But courses don't take you to the next level. The thing that's going to take you to the next level is having a program. And that's why I offer 4 digital programs, right? Because in these programs, I call it a living, breathing machine, because it is learning and growing every single day. So it's right now, it's over 17,000 of us in this community that's like-minded, that want to build a business that we can have our time back so we can earn more money and work less hours. And it's a living, breathing thing. In this program, like I said, it is 24/7 access, 24/7 tech support, because you never know in the middle of the night when something may be going on, you need some answer, you need some help. And also in this community, there's a win section. So you can actually go to to our community, go to wins, and it actually says it, WINS, it says wins, and you can start reading the testimonials, reading the stories of people that have made their first $900 payment. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to pull it up. Let me see. Let's see where we at today. I love sharing other people's success stories. Like, I truly get so happy when I see people. Oh, it's upside down. When I see people living the life that they want to live, right, for themselves. Jessica, oh my goodness. Jessica said $91,000 in 6 months. Never ever did I think. This is 18 minutes ago, guys. I'm giving you guys fresh. Hold on. I'm gonna let YouTube see it, because YouTube will actually be able to see it. Oops. Hold up, I'm gonna lose my screen over there. Because I want you guys to see this. Because you know why? Because for some people, seeing is believing, right? It's like, yeah, but are people really making money? Yes. Oh, yes, they are. They making money. Say yes, they are. They making money. All right, so I'm gonna show TikTok this. I mean YouTube. Share screen. Ah, there we go. Can you see that over there on YouTube? Aaliyah, can you see it on YouTube? All right, thank you. All right, so listen, Jessica Cox.
See what? Oh, I forgot it was delayed.
Oh, it's delayed. Oh, sorry, guys. It was delayed on YouTube, but I'm showing you guys the win. Listen, because sometimes we have been so conditioned to not believe things that sound too good to be true. And I'm telling you, I think in the bottom of my heart, I think the person that created that something is too good to be true is because they didn't want people to believe what's really true, because they want people to be stuck in this whole 40-hour, mentality thing, right? So here you go. $91,000 in 6 months. Let me see. Okay. All right, $91,000 in 6 months. Said, never ever did I think I would be this person. Here I am, so thankful for this community. I will be a 6-figure income earner soon. Don't give up. Don't compare your own story. So thankful for this. Vince, $5,400 in my first week. He said, it sounds cheesy, but this is what I have been looking for my entire business career. Did y'all hear that? His entire business career, an actual and real retirement plan, a plan designed to put others in a position to win. Gratitude. Listen, guys, this is live. This is like, look, oh my goodness. Look at this. Victoria, 14 hours ago, $300,000 in 9.5 months. She said, if someone told me I'd go from living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to make ends meet, never seeing over 30,000 a year to this, she said, I wouldn't have believed you. And she said, I tried all the work. Let me see, because she went deep. She said, I tried all the work from home jobs. I told myself this was the last one. I didn't want to create content or do lives. I was so negative and skeptical about starting this. But when I tell you the process works, I could scream it from the rooftops. $300,000, y'all. That is life-changing. What would that do for you? If you were, listen, open up your minds, like this is possible. This is possible, that you can actually change your life. You can make life-changing income. Like, listen, oh my goodness, like there are some financial gurus out here that will lead you to believe that you have to work 3 and 4 jobs just in order to pay off your debt. Guys, I gave you the secret number. $954 is all it takes for you to have a proven blueprint of earning 7 figures passively. As you see from the stories that I've already read to you, they are already on their way. Why not you? Don't be May 14, 2025 saying, oh my God, I remember being on this girl that talk all loud and screaming at me on the phone. I mean, on my TikTok, talking about some passive income. And I wish I would have done it. I wish I'd done it then, because now I'd be making more money. Don't be a woulda, coulda, shoulda person. Don't be that person. Listen, I am showing you guys like you can totally 100% do this. You just have to be the 3 C's, because we're going to show you every step of the way. We're going to show you how to do that to a workday, guys. We are going to show you how to do this. Listen to me. Do whatever you have to do to get to that 954, right? And again, if you don't have that resourcefulness in you yet, go for the Payment Plan USA. Go for it. And we're working behind the scenes to see if there's a way that we can help our international customers out as well to get that payment plan. Because guess what? The payment plan works where you live at. I'm a USA resident, so I can only offer payment plans to my USA residents. So although we're global and I'm worldwide, you can still purchase my program, but only if you're in the USA where you get a payment plan. Guys, go for what you know. Listen to what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta share Jody. She said $100 ding on my birthday today. Happy 57th birthday to me. Look at that. Look at that. Nancy made her first sale of digital marketing. First sale to digital marketing. Guys, there are success stories after success stories on here. Liz, 19 hours ago, I'm only $1,000 away from 10K in my first month. How many of you are making 10K in your job in the first month, right? With learning as you're going, right? Lizelle, she said she loves this 3 hours ago, guys. She loved automation. $1,500 in a day, all automated. I'm telling you guys, it's like a crock pot, right? You set it and you forget it. That's why the crock pot is so important. The slow cooker, because you put all the ingredients in, right? Let me tell you guys what the ingredients are. The ingredients are your 2-hour work days, your 1 hour doing your pieces of content. Now, catching this, these are your ingredients. These are your ingredients in your 30 minutes in this community that I'm sharing with you. These are your ingredients and the 3 things to be committed, right? Committed, coachable, consistent. And when you have all these things stirring in that pot, you know how it is. When you got food cooking, you start your pressure cooker, your slow cooker in the morning before you go to work. And then you come home from work and that house is smelling so good of food. That's how it is with this business. You put all these things together in a pot, and what you smell, like Zendaya said, it smells like success. Yes, it smells like success, right? And I have given you the skills that you can learn how to make daily pay from home. I've given you the blueprint that you can learn and earn, right? I've given you the blueprint that you know exactly what you need to do in order to make 7 figures, right? And it's not going to cost you blood, sweat, and tears, right? You can fit 2 hours in your day. Listen, when Amy first did it, like I told you, she was working 18-hour days. She was spending 15 minutes here, 20 minutes over here, any minute that she could, like on her lunch break, she's eating and she's watching the trainings, right? Because guess what? It's all visual trainings. We have visual trainings, we have written trainings, because everybody learned differently, right? So it is all here for you in this program. This is a breathing machine. If you guys are new here, thank you for joining. I'm Natasha. I'm a stay-at-home homeschooling mom, and I have just been searching for years, trying to find the perfect, because there's no perfect thing. Yes, I've been trying to find the perfect home-based business. And the reason that this is the perfect home-based business is because I didn't want to just have money just to pay the bills. I didn't want to have just extra money just so I can take my kids to, the local Chuck E. Cheese or the local YMCA. I wanted to take them outside and explore this world. That's why I chose to homeschool, so I can spend more time with them, right? And I wanted a way that I could earn more money, but not spend a lot of time. And this business is it. And you guys may not even realize it, but I am so introverted. Like, I'm the type of person that I would go to a party with you and you would turn around and be like, Dad, where Tasha go? Tasha dipped. Because it's a lot of people and it's just too much for me. So I'm out, right? So it's just too much, overwhelming. But as introverted as I am, and even young lady Michelle that created this Legacy Builder program, guess what? She's introverted too. Like, a lot of us that I found that are introverted, like, we truly have the heart to help people. It's truly like in us. Like, I can't even imagine living in this world and not helping someone. Like, listen, y'all, it's so embedded in my DNA. If I'm at the grocery store shopping and I'm in the noodle aisle and I'm trying to find my noodles, and somebody come behind me was like, have you seen the salad dressing? And all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, the salad dressing's over here. Let me walk you over there to it. Right? Like, I'm stopping what I'm doing to help the next person. Like, it's just in me to help them. And now I can help people globally. What? I can help people globally. Like, once I create a video, guess what? The video is out there. It is not going anywhere. So it is constantly working for me. Like, people are watching my videos that I've done months ago, that I've done years ago, that's still getting views. And I don't have to do anything different. And listen, that's why I wanted to share with you guys. Like, listen, I don't know where you guys are at financially, right? Because we all are different places where we're at financially. But here's the thing. There's this expression that people use where they say, if I knew then what I know now, I would be so much further, than where I'm at today. And I hear that, and I hear that, and I hear that. And I gotta say, guys, this may sound controversial. I gotta say this. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that one bit, because guess what? If you change even one tiny thing of your life in the past, it will change completely who you are today. We had to go through every single thing that we went through, good, bad, or indifferent, to bring us here in this moment. Because guess what? Had I had this opportunity years ago, I would not be right here talking to you guys. I'd be all living my life doing my own thing, right? Because what I came to realize is that even though I live in this world, It is not about me. It is about the next person. That's what it's truly about. It's about us building a community and us working together. And if you can relate to what I'm saying, put a one in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about. If somebody went through something and they can save you from the pain and the heartache, then wouldn't you want to know what they went through so you don't have to go through those same things? Like, I hate when somebody would tell me, girl, I knew that was going to happen. Why the heck you ain't tell me? You're supposed to be my friend. Like, give me constructive criticism. Like, let me know. Don't see me walk into a trick bag and you don't tell me, be like, oh, girl, I knew that was going to happen. Don't do that. Don't be that kind of friend. Like, be that kind of friend that's going to be uplifting and support your friends, right? Like, share this journey. Don't do this journey by yourself. Because I'm telling you, you're going to wish that you had somebody else with you that you know personally in your own real life, right? But guess what? If those people don't show up with you, don't worry about it. You have 17,000 other people that is cheering for your success, that want to see you win, right? Because you know how it is on your job. You got people backstabbing you, trying to get the promotion so you don't get it. Like all this, rigmarole of what's going on. You don't have to worry about that when you are a self-made millionaire. When you are making the decision to invest in yourself, listen, guys, $954 is all it takes to purchase a blueprint that's going to show you the steps to earn 7 figures in passive income. Again, if you guys are new here, I'm Natasha. I'm a homeschooling mom, and I've been looking and searching for a way to make money from home. If you want to learn more about this, if you want to see all the ins and outs, because I get it. Some people can't make a decision on a whim. That ain't me. I make it on a whim. And I feel like, oh, heck yeah, sign me up. I'll figure it out later, but sign me up, right? If you're one of those kind of people, go to the link in my bio, TikTok. The link is right there in my bio. YouTube is going across the screen. Go to globaldailypaybusiness.com. Learn more. Get on my email list. I will email you. And guess what? If you go to the website and you realize, you know what? I thought I wanted to be a millionaire, but I'd rather continue to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Guess what? It's okay. It is your choice. This is a rejection-free business. You have the key to your future. You have the key to your life, and only you can open the door. All I can do is show you the way. With that, I'm Natasha. I'll see you on the other side.